A lot of people think that the Pope's home church or cathedral is St. Peter's Basilica, because that's where most of the big official functions of the Pope are held. But it isn't. Hello, I'm Father James Kubicki, and the reality is that the Pope's cathedral, or home church, isn't St. Peter's, but another basilica called St. John Lateran. And today we're celebrating the anniversary of its dedication way back in the 4th century. It's named for both St. John the Apostle and St. John the Baptist. And the Lateran part of its name comes from the family who originally donated the land and building. Shortly after Pope Benedict was elected, he went to his cathedral and talked about his chair there. The chair, or cathedra, from which we get the word cathedral, is the symbol of a bishop's teaching authority. And for the Bishop of Rome, the Pope, this is an authority over the entire church. Pope Benedict talked about how some people don't like this. He said, "This power of teaching frightens many people in and outside the church. They wonder whether freedom of conscience is threatened, or whether it is opposed to freedom of thought. It is not like this. The power that Christ conferred upon Peter and his successors is, in an absolute sense, a mandate to serve. The power of teaching in the church involves a commitment to the service of obedience to the faith. The Pope is not an absolute monarch whose thoughts and desires are law. On the contrary, the Pope's ministry is a guarantee of obedience to Christ and to his word. He must not proclaim his own ideas, but rather constantly bind himself and the church to obedience to God's word in the face of every attempt to adapt it or water it down."